What the hell? Why me? Hello, everyone. Kunyari, di ko narinig na ako binalak niyong i-raid. So, guys, surprising! Thanks for the raid! Hindi, joke lang. Anyway, thanks pa rin naman talaga. Basta, surprised ako! Oh, my God! Anyway, ang dami kong gagawin sa Genshin. Nag-holiday kasi, so, ang dami ngayon. Nyari, di ko naririnig kanina eh. Hello Angus, hello Ram, hello Jalmok. Actually, hindi ko alam kung gumagana yung ginawa ko ngayon dito sa mga YT sub and Twitch follower. Hindi ko sure kung gumagana yun. Basta, para hindi na siya yung extra. Anyway, alam ko, papahinga ka na, Ram. Pahinga well. Kasi, oo, kanina pa kita kanina pa kita nakakasalubong sa streams ni La Angus. Hanggang stream ni Marcus, oo. Kaya pahinga well kung kailangan nyo na. Kung kailangan nyo na magpahinga. Ako? Natulog na ako, Angus. Matutulog na lang uli ako mamaya. O nga. Diba? Kaya nga eh. True. Sheesh! Parang ang pangit, ang pangit pakinggan kung di ko alam context. Angus naman. Natulog na yan, si Angus. Us. Tama. Oh, kaya mo pa. True. Hindi, joke lang. Such a who. Ayoko gamitin. Baka hindi ako makalaro kapag ginagamit ko si Navi at bigla siyang umuungol. Marami pang oras. Wala ka naman ng pasok, Angus eh. Kaya mo yan. Marami kang time para mahanap ng nap time. Stream, oo nga, stream ka na rin. What if? Hanggang sa makatulog ka. Wag na. Matulog. Wag na. What if no? Diba? De joke lang. Mahalaga yan. Mukhang mahalaga eh. Ako ba? Wait, di ko naman kasi kinakalat yung Steam ako eh. Kaya, okay lang kahit di ako na-add. Hmm. Ayan, nasend ko na sa'yo Ram yung Steam code. Friend code. Bakit? Ah, hindi. O nga no, naisip ko parang siya, Genshin UID yung sa akin. Hindi. Ano lang yan, friend code ko talaga yan sa Steam. Nagkataon lang kung mukha siyang ID sa Genshin. O nga no, kung iisipin ko, sa 8 din nagsisimula. Yan. Tama. Ad break na. Tap out ko ngayon.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
Marcus, summoning Marcus. Sinasamon ka ni Ram. Malay mo, bigyan. Marcus, summoning you. Mga mamaya, bigyan ka uli ng 80-80 Primo Gems, oh. Pampul mo na ng guaranteed na apya mo. kunyari, yun talaga.
Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
Well, malay mo, biglang nasamon si Marcus dahil doon. summoning Marcus. Marcus, 80-80 Primo Gems daw, oh. Para, basta dumating ka dito. Kaso mukhang di ka dadating. Nakaligtas. Pambudol lang para masamon, kumbaga. Late naman kumain. Sabagay, ako nga hindi pa kumakain. Kasi hindi pa luto. Nice. Nako, inom ka na lang tubig. May iba pang chances ng 80-80 Primogen.
Rise. Dare to mess with me? Born of ice and frost.
Napatagal ko pa. Kaya na naman pala niya. Yan yung pinakamataas kapag nagamit na once. Nagamit na siya once. Pero kung hindi pa, 12,000 plus yung Primo Gems nun. Kung tama ang aking calculation. Nan ko. Hindi ko naman tingnan. Ba't ba pinahirapan ko? Oh, 12,000 plus. 12,560. Tama ba? Ewan ko, basta 12,000. Hindi siya lalagpas. Ano? Siyempre. Ay, bakit? Hindi. Kasi kung may bibilin ako dito, ito lang yun. Pero wag na. Ala! Hihilik na. Nako, ASMR mo sana pag hilik ko. Kaso ang problema, di ako humihilik eh. Ay, nako, ASMR pa nga ako. Maririnig mo mga pagmumura ko sa Abyss. Kasi may balak ako mag-Abyss mamaya eh. Actually ako na lang Ako na lang ata hindi humihilik sa pamilya namin. Grabe, at least may auto-alarm clock, di ba? Hindi ko muna gamitin yung FSO kay Angus. Gamitin natin yung SO. Pag nalagay na ni Angus yung worst human being. Na natin gamitin yung prostitute sa kanya.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Yan muna sa'yo. Kung gagana. Di yata gumagana. Parang ayaw gumana. Parang gusto FSO. Tignan nga natin. Alin? Ito ba? Yung sa Twitch follower tsaka YT subscriber? Oo, inayos ko na. Saglit ko lang naman talaga aayusin. Hindi ko na... Saglit ko lang talaga ayusin yun, pero tinatamad lang talaga ako nung unang binigay. Actually, tinamad na nga. Dapat nga hindi ko na rin inayos eh. Nagbabalak din yung tropa ko, bigyan ako ng bago na lang layout eh. Pero ewan ko sa kanya kung kailan. Wala siya.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Updated nga siya, pero wala pa rin yung wala pa rin yung niya. Yung worst human being ka. Wait. Oo. Latest YouTube subscriber. Kasi technically, naka-live din ako sa YouTube. I claim to be the worst ba? Halatang hindi ko binabasa yung sariling eh. Wow! Wow! Buti pa si Uy, ano yan? Sino yan? Hindi ko alam kung sino yan, pero Pokecatch. Yes. Sinasabay ko na para lang Actually, wala na. Sinabay ko lang para lang hindi ko na dina-download tapos upload ko rin ulit. E di pagsabayin ko na. Yara, humuhuli uubusin Angus lahat ng Pokemon na lalabas sa stream ko. Inuubos mo na ngayon sa sarili mong stream, uubusin mo din para sa iba.
Add Astra Abyss.
Tama yan, antukin ka. Ako huhuli ng lahat. Ay, wait, hindi pa pala tapos si Sinabi at saka si True. Sa bagay, totoo. Okay lang, nagpo-poke daily naman ako dun sa Discord ng community game na yan. Worst human being talaga. The joke lang. Di ko alam ano unahin ko, yung event o yung Abyss. Ilang araw pa ba yung event? Oh, 'di ba? Ayan kasi Angus, tingnan mo. Nag-escape tuloy. Worst human being ka daw kasi. The joke lang. Ford, mukhang mag-a-abyss nga ako. Unahin na yung abyss. 4 days to. Yung event, mahaba pa. Tagal na pala ni Angus. 2 months. Ay, gara. Ilang days? 11 days? Teka, magbawas muna tayo resin ko. Hindi update. Stream elements, medyo hindi ka updated. Medyo hindi ka updated. 0 seconds. Ilang minutes na mula nang nag-raid siya. Sorry na, hindi matalino yung bot. Kasi yung bot may kasalanan.
Have fun with this gift. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
True. Oh, tingnan mo, ikaw din. Ikaw din pala. Sorry na, hindi ko kasi sineset up ng maayos yan. No, you are the joke. Hindi pwedeng dalawa tayong worst. Kailangan magka-desisyon kung sino top 1 nang maging top 3 si... Kung tayong dalawa maglalaban sa top 1, kailangan mapag-desisyonan para top 3 si Marcos dahil siya daw ang top 2. Ano na ba? Yun na nga, Raiden. Bigyan na kita ng isa. Walang kwenta. Walang. True. Hello, Axifrey. Oo. Hindi ka late. Iniwan ka lang talaga ni Ram. Hindi ka niya sinabihan, magre-raid na kayo. Sisihin mo na lang si Ram. Huwag mo sisihin sarili mo. Totoo. Unless gusto mo sisihin sarili mo, ba't kasi nagpaiwan ka? Dalawa lang yan. Yun lang ang 2 choices. Yung... Ano? Alam.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean...
Sino ba ako?
I need to search high and low for evidence.
Hindi nag-update. Problema niya yan. O, diba? Sabi na yun, mali ako ng pagkakaayos eh. Tingnan ko nga. Kasi naka-base siya sa Streamlabs. O, diba? Di si gumagana. Galing, no? Impressive, Streamlabs.
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning. Why do new explorers make the same mistake?
Dapat ba? Naka-open naman eh.
There's something in the air.
Godlike lang daw.
Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Godlike streamer lang daw.
That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Ewan ko. Tingnan natin. Ewan ko kung kailan ako sisipagin. Kailan yung next time na sisipagin ako. Natamad ako mag-abis pero kailangan na. Kasi bukas baka hindi rin ako makastream. Tapos di talaga ako makaka-stream ng 29. Yung 30, depende rin sa sipag ko. Kailangan na mag-abis. Pag natulog si Angus, ang maririnig niyang ASMR, pagmumura ko dahil hindi ko matapos. Last yun, hindi ngayon. Kaya ko. Mga 4 hours stream. Yun lang gagawin ko. Ano ba maganda dito? Gamitin natin yung Ningguang team. Vaporize. Gusto nito? Vaporize? Ayoko nga. F the Vaporize. Hindi, joke. Gamitin natin yung bagong best team ko. Saan si Yao Yao? Ishil. Tapos si... Kailangan ng... Vaporize, no? Vaporize. Okay, gamitin natin si Yanfei. Kung nagagamit si Yanfei. Kailan naman? Bennett. Dong.
Another test subject.
Busted.
Have a little taste.
Order guide you.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Motion to compel.
Let's get down to business.
Inadmissible evidence. Boom boom.
Ngayon ko lang talaga ginamit si Yuna. Ano na, the best team ever.
It's my lucky day.
Right here. Stay put.
Wala na kayo dyan.
Very hard.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Don't be scared.
Ang hina. Ang hina nung mga alagad.
Solidify.
I'm going in.
I will have order.
Got Gotcha.
Hindi ko alam ano ginawa ko.
Motion to compel.
Basta ginawa ko yun.
Ha, ja, ja. Ha. Ja, ha. Ja. Ja.
Another test subject.
Freeze! Freeze! Order guide you.
Aabot yan. Sana.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Eh, sayang na naman ako ng burst.
The wrong
Ay
test
lang, floor
subject.
9 lang. Actually, gusto ko nga itry yung team na to sa second half eh. O kaya sa first half. Hindi kaya ng second half to eh. Pero kaya nito first half siguro. Ay, second half. Ng 12. Pero unsure yun.
Shower me with... Right here. Right now. Right here. My royal... Let the world collide! Go get him, you...
Another test subject.
Try.
Ah, layo. Mga alagad talaga ni Farina. Pala decision
Emerge.
ko
Right
saan
now.
pupunta.
Emerge. Wings of darkness. Come. Sever night from day.
Ah, o nga ano, gamitin ko, imbes na mag-Shenha ako, mag-Furina na lang kaya ako. Yung version 2 ng Ayaka team. Built na si Furina. I-try ko yun.
Gotcha.
Sige, gamitan mo ng Hydro, yung Hydro.
Careless.
Yung mga Hydro infused.
I will have order.
Time for your arraignment. Ja. Ja. Ha. Ja. Mercy. Boom boom. Busted.
Stabilize.
Things are about to get dicey. Everybody stand back! Incinerate! Strike a pose! Right here. Emerge. Don't be scared! Oz, reveal thyself! Time to shine! Hey, go away!
Ano na? Nasaan na yung kalaban? Ano ba to? Hydro. Barboach. Uli. Uli habang tulog si Angus. Wala. Ayan, nagmamadali. Yan, ba't kasi nagmamadali ka, Angus? Ewan ko, wala naman. Pwede naman natin tingnan. Hindi ko nga rin alam eh. Dami rin nagsasabi na ang ganda daw nung nung Genshin ko. Hindi ko naman alam, nasan base. Oo. Yan lang yung display mode. Para kita ko rin yung chat. Motion blur. Wow. Baka dito. Wait. Nasaan yung brightness? May brightness ako. Yung brightness ko kasi, diniliman ko. Okay lang, Barboach lang yun. Pag legendary na tayo gumamit. Oh, yung brightness ko kasi sa, ano, dinilaman ko. Hindi ko rin sure bakit. Sabi nga ng iba. Claim na natin, makakalimutan ko pa mag-claim. Hydro. Hydro? Ah, pwede natin gamitin yung... Aba. Tama. Natin yung team. Tapos, kung aadikin natin sa yung Pokemon team.
There is no escape. I see everything.
Na ano ba yan ng mod? Yung baka nga.
Hold the line.
Yung auto mod ng Twitch.
Illusion shattered.
Kaya ngayon lang na-send. Ano ba? Ikaw na lang pala. Nga. Minsan talaga.
Shower me with
Ewan ko ba kay Twitch? Sabagay, English eh.
by royal decree.
Nakita ko rin naman yung ano. Nga. Kaso parang late na send.
Nation. Right here, right now.
Bagal nung team na to. Bagal nung mga Pokemon ni Furina. Or kay Yami ko yun.
Everyone hold hands. Brace
Ah,
yourself.
kabisado ko na rin kasi.
Water gliding
Medyo
faster.
nakabisado ko na rin kasi
Time
sa
for takeoff.
sila nakaposition.
Shine down.
Turo naman, patay kayo. No?
Yahoo!
3, 2, 1.
How rude. Think you can get away? Hey,
Marami sa akin, hindi joke lang. Payabangan eh. Nakipagyabangan eh.
right here.
Pero oo, siguro to kasi kabisado ko na nga yung position kasi.
Odds reveal. Let the world collide. Ready, go!
Ano naman, mabubuhay kayo?
Emerge right here.
Yung teams ko kasi na to, ano eh. Madalas ko na silang nagagamit.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is
Brace
ready.
yourself. Make yourself a move.
Is that all you've got?
Inazuma shines eternal.
Now you're testing my patience. Will.
Shine down. Committed to memory.
Outbreak na naman. Close nga natin yung... Oh, ba't nag-offline? Napipindot ko na naman. Anyway,
There is no escape.
may ad break na naman.
Emerge right now, right here. Don't be scared. Time to shine.
Mamaya. 20 seconds. Bagal ng team. Okay, mamimili lang naman ako character. Ayan, siguro nag-a-add na. Oo, mukhang sa taas ngayon yung Purina team. Ay, sa bagay, oo nga no, pwede. Sa taas naman kayo. Fake news? Hindi nagkaroon? Ay, wow. Wala. Ba yan? Niloloko na rin ako ng Twitch. Wala na. At least hindi nag-add, diba? Then si Furina. Tapos, sino sa baba? Ayan, ad break in progress. Ayun ngayon, oo. Ah, 30 minutes. Wala pa rin? Ano ba yan? Niloloko na lang ako nung Twitch na to. Wala siya. Ay, ayun. Wala sa Twitch mo. Okay. Hindi ayos. Ano ba gagamitin? Nakalimutan ko gagamitin kong team. Ito. Yoy Mia. Saan si... Baka kasi nag-ano na kanina sa'yo. Kaya wala na rin mamaya. Ngayon. Sige lang. Naway hindi ka magising sa pagmumura ko mamaya sa floor 12. Huwag ka mag-alala, Angus. Pag ako nagmura at sumigaw, magigising yan. Sana. Sana magising yan. Paramdam ko mali yung team ko, pero wag na natin isipin masyado. At least mas mabubuhay si Yoy Mia kapag.
Emerge. Right here. Stay put. By royal decree. Let my name echo in song. Ready, go! Yeah! Ah! Right now. Right here. Strike a pose. Time to shine. Right now. Right here. Midnight Phantasmagoria! Shower me with praise!
65%. Abot kaya to?
Fuse is lit!
Gotcha.
Gather. Order guide you.
Quietly now.
Stabilize.
Ipon na lang tayo, bro.
Busted.
Ay? Ba't ganun? Parang hindi normal na ganun kalakas si Yel.
Time for a light show!
90k? skill? Yelan? Yelan, is that you? Yelan ko ba talaga to? Hindi ako naniniwalang yelan ko yun. Ayan! The best!
Emerge right here, right now. You, Glenn, you're up. The mining echo in song. Go get him, you, Glenn. Right here, right now. Wings of darkness, shower me with praise.
Siyempre, wala na akong ibang magagawa din.
Right here, emerge. Hey, go away! Oz, reveal! Yoo-hoo! Right now, emerge, right now.
Pa gagawin ni Furina kundi pa. Pero oo, gamitin ko si Furina. Tsaka mamaya. Parang baka mas mabilis lang. Baka lang.
Gotcha.
Solidify. This is order.
The fuse is lit!
Ayun. Is guman. Is alam kong gumagana. Pero iisip ko rin
Your
baka hindi.
sacrifice is
Nice.
ready.
Everybody stand back!
Order guide you.
Ay wow.
Gather.
Tama yan. Ang i-ads mo sa akin anime.
Fire hazard! Emerge, right here, right now. The banquet is here. Stay put! By royal decree! A grand surprise!
Tawan ko, yan din. Pag nanonood ako sa'yo, mga ganyan din.
Emerge, right now.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Pardon me. Right here. Right now. Time to shine.
Ay, mali!
The banquet is
Mali, Furina. Nagsayang tayo ng ult. Mga ganyan din, mga Crunchyroll. Ano pa ba? Well, kapag sa akin kasi Crunchyroll, tapos isang Netflix series. Fanfi! Hulihin. Alam. Bakit hindi gumana yung ano? Tanggalin na nga natin yung...
Quietly now.
Solidify.
Gotcha.
Stabilize.
Go in!
Things are about to get dicey.
Fuse is lit!
Gather. I will have order.
Time for a light show!
Pa ako nagmamadali, patapos na to. Angus, may malas ka sa stream ko. Yung mga ultra ball mo, halos isang beses pa lang gumagana. Ang malas dun. Marami din naman ako. Pero sadyang, bakit isang beses pa lang gumagana yung ultra ball mo? Tingnan ko nga, magkano ba sa akin? Tama, okay, start. Hindi ko alam. Okay. Nag-Pokemon eh. Sabi ko mag-aabis eh, hindi magpo-Pokemon. Tama ba? Pokepass, Pokeraid, Pokedate, Pokestart, Ayun, Pokepass pala. Pokepass. Ayan. May $20,000 naman ako eh. Mayaman ako. Tingnan ko nga ako. Ika. Kaso hindi eh. Hindi. Wala. Second version Ayaka Team. Ay, Angus. Ang yaman mo nga. 177,000. Yaman? Ay. Nasaan si Kazuha? Hindi ko alam kung gagana yung team na to. Pero yung team sa baba, ito ka. Si Cookie. Nasaan ka, Cookie? Grabe, dami. Magpo-Poke Day. Balang araw makakuha din ako Master Ball sa Discord ng Pokemon community game na yan.
My apologies.
Into the wind, as one with wind and cloud.
Hold that pose. Breaking new. Let my name echo in song. You take flight. Whirling snow.
Remain cold, clouds high. The birds come.
Smile! Stop that! Time to shine! Hard hitting it! Kamisador! Sumetsu! Shower me with
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
How dare you! Take flight! Hold that pose!
No, wala naman na akong gagawin sa'yo eh. So, banners? Bakit? Ba't mo natanong yan? Parang kinakabahan ako ah.
This may hurt a little.
Busted.
Stand with me.
Depende. Kakainin ba ako?
Through me, justice is served.
O nasa freezer lang talaga ako?
Their penance is due.
Freezer lang? Pwede. Chill na chill ako.
You stand condemned.
Our bond is strong.
Gotcha.
Judgment is upon you.
Dapat talaga hindi na ako nag-burst. Nagsayang lang ako.
Guilty.
Totoo. Nagsayang lang ako ng burst dun. Tapos mamaya papalitan na.
One with nature.
Smile. My apologies. Let the world come on.
Sige lang. Flirt well. Yari mo.
Shower me with the...
Into the wind.
Say cheese. So rude. We have to end this. Let my name echo in song. Hard-hitting
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Strike a pose. Hold that pose. Breaking news. Embrace the ice. Unthinkable.
Hindi ko alam kung mas mabilis yun or ewan. Basta namatay.
Throw, throw, this Stand with me.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Make yourself a room.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Their penance is due. Guilty. Their penance is due. Surrender.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Our bond is strong. This may hurt a little.
Nowhere to run.
Lightning showered by. Committed to memory.
Here comes the cash.
Surrender.
Grow, grow, grow. This
Abot naman ito.
Quietly now.
Sana umabot din sa last phase.
Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud.
say cheese. Time to shine. Truth bomb. Sakura swirl.
Ay, bakit namata naman ganyan? Bakit naman ganun?
Shower me with
One with nature. The clouds high. The birds call.
smile. Hard hitting it. Let the world come alive. Take flight. Coming to art. Sometsu. Yoo-hoo!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Hold that pose. Oh, my character, please document
Ah, shit!
everything.
Namatay si, Charlotte.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds.
Shower me with praise.
Ali. Dapat si Furina muna. Ay, nako. Ito na nga ba? I can feel it. Yung stress ko.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
Ay, pucha, bakit kayo lumabas? Katatanga.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Hold that pose. Time to shine. My apologies. You need to hurry up. Take flight.
Wind strike.
Yoo-hoo! Whirling snow. Yeah! Shower me with praise.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
Say cheese. Breaking news. Sakura swirl.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Let my name echo in song. Smile. Coming out to art. Sometsu. Strike a pose.
Wind strike.
Hold that pose.
Hindi ko alam kung sapat yung natira.
This may hurt. Committed to memory. Busted. Grow. Out of my way.
Ay, gagi! Namatay! Ano ba yung Yelan? Si Yelan pa pinagtangke ko. Pero matay din pala siya.
Yoo-hoo!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Say cheese! Hard-hitting exclusive! Time to shine!
Actually, mali na yun. Ka. Hindi. Sabi ko sa'yo, pinaglaan ko 4 na oras para sa abyss na to.
Shower me with
Into the wind. As one
Nasadya ko yun. Ibalata. O, tingnan mo. Nasadya ko yun. Galit ako kay Cookie. Kasalanan niya. Ay, kay Charlotte. Ayan. Actually, experiment kasi yung team na.
clouds high. The birds call.
Let my name echo in song! Breaking news! My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Ay, buhay pa?
Strike a pose! Take flight!
As one with wind and cloud.
My least I documented everything.
Ay, nako. True. Buset!
One with nature.
Tinanggap ko na lang ang kahinaan ko.
Ow!
True din. Ay. Hindi nga pala Furina yun. Ay, hindi nga pala Nahida style yun. Kailangan nakatutok lang talaga. Kung ganun lang sana kay Charlotte, OP.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Smile!
Totoo.
Truth! Time to shine!
Ay, gagi. Totoo. Axie, pagbigyan mo na kasi eksperimento yung team na to. May Shenha ako pero di ko ginagamit.
Shower me with praise!
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Say cheese! Whirling snow!
Eh? Di naman si Ayaka nabubugbog eh. Si Charlotte nga nabubugbog eh.
Yoo-hoo!
As one with wind and cloud.
Take these
Eh, oh, tingnan mo si Charlotte, sabi sa'yo, si Charlotte yung nabubugbog eh.
Strike a pose!
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Smile! Let my name echo in song! Stop that! Breaking news! Take flight! Yeah. Embrace the ice! Yeah. Shower me with praise!
Clouds high. The birds
Hold that up! My apologies. Smile. Let the world come alive. Truth bomb. Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Strike a pose. Oh. Say cheese. Time to shine. Pardon my
Wala?
passion.
Na nga, ayoko na nung team na to. Hindi ako sanay. Namatay eh. Hindi nga ako sanay sa team kasi na yun. Mas sanay pa rin ako yung Shen ha. Asan si Shen? Kaya ka. Tapos, Kazuha. Sige lang, namimili lang naman akong characters. Tapos, si Saino, iba yung team niya. Iba kasi talaga team ni Saino. Ay, hindi. Gusto ko pag-eksperimentohan yung isang team. Pag eto naging mas mabilis kay Saino, ewan ko na lang. Oh. Gusto ko talaga pag-eksperimentohan natin yung team na sa second half. Paramdam ko effective yung team eh.
Allow me. My apologies.
The wind knows me. Clouds high, the birds come.
By ordinance divine. Whirling snow. Kamisato art. Summit. Rest and rebuild.
Into the wind.
Hindi naman na ako nagmamadali. So, chill na lang natin.
Allow me. Take flight. Hold the line. Whirling snow. Take flight. Rest and rebuild.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Cryo incarnate. Embrace the ice. My apologies.
Into the wind.
Allow me. Covenant of the deep. Abrashment.
One with nature. Clouds high, the birds come.
Transfiguration. Unthinkable. Do your master's bidding. We have to end this. Take your true form. Let's move out. Whirling snow. Much remains.
Hala?
Unfinished.
Nangyari? Hindi na switch kay ano. So hindi pala 3 yung pinipindot ko.
Hold the line. My apologies.
Maganti ka ha.
Wind strike.
Gantihan ko kayo. Gantihan kaya kita sa ano, Beat the Blaze.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Wala. Ano ko, last option ako ng kung sino man gusto sumali.
Allow me. My will embody.
Kasi ang gagawin ko,
Whirling snow.
kapag nasali ko dun, dadalin ko agad yung Pyro Hypostasis kay Rafi. O, dadalin ko kasi yung Pyro Hypostasis kay Rafi. Papapatay natin si Rafi.
The wind moves. Clouds high. The birds come.
Cryo incarnate. My dishonored.
Ang sakit talaga nung dalawa na yun eh. Dapat pala burst agad, hindi pa ako nag-heal.
Whirling snow.
Kaya nga eh.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Do your master's bidding. My apologies. Coming to art. Hold the line. Take flight.
One with nature.
Take your true form. My apologies. Whirling snow.
Parang yun po.
As one with wind and cloud.
By ordinance divine. Sakura swirl. Transfigurate. My apologies.
Into the wind. Time to go. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Rest and rebuild. Whirling snow. Take your true form. Do your master's bidding. Uphill battle.
Pa yan! Bilisan mo! Kokomi! Magka-capture tayo, Pokemon!
Take flight. Rest and rebuild. My apologies.
Okay, catch! Woo! Umabot! Di mahuhuli yan, pero umabot.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Stay put. Let the world collide. Hey, go away. You play. Right here. Emerge. Right now. Midnight fantasy. here. I'm always watching. Let my name echo in song.
Ang bagal.
You're up.
Totoo. Umabol lang ako. Ang bagal, hindi. Mabilis naman ata. Test ko lang naman yung team na to. Kung sakali, Sino pa rin tatapos eh.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Whirling snow. Kamisato out. Sumetsu.
Clouds high. The birds.
Hold the line. My apologies. Cryo incarnate. Take flight.
Into the wind.
Whirling snow.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Embrace the ice. Take flight. Yeah, unthinkable. Allow me. My apologies. Yeah. Take flight. Yeah. Yoo-hoo! Right now, emerge. Stay put. Odds reveal.
Kulang energy.
Right here. Right now.
No rest for the wicked. Midnight Phantasma.
Time to shine. Hey, go away. A sight to behold. Right here, right now. Emerge. By royal decree.
Nabugbog yung manok eh. Yung team talaga na yun, kailangan si Fischl tsaka si Miko naka 4-piece golden troop na din. Na maganda yung stats. Kasi technically yun yung strat ng team na yun.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
By ordinance divine. Sakura swirl. My apologies. Rest and rebuild.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds.
Do your master's bidding. Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
Tumayo na naman yung hayop.
The wind knows me.
Hold the line. A brash maneuver. My will embody. Take flight. Yeah. Sakura swirl. Let's go back.
As one with wind and cloud.
Covenant of the deep. Rest and rebuild. Cryo incarnate. My apologies. Manifest. Allow me. Uphill battle.
Dito magkakatalo-talo.
Shower me with the... Right here, right now, right here. You blade.
O diba, nagkatalo-talo nga? Nagkatalo-talo nga si Fischl kasi, lambot.
Hold the line.
Clouds high. The birds
Take your true form.
Wala, mali. Mali yung positioning nung apat.
one with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my
Transfiguration. Billowing surge. Embrace the ice.
Mali ako dun. Mali uli. Dapat nag-burst yun ako kay Shen. Ay, nako! Kaya nga may burst eh.
Allow me.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
By ordinance divine. Kamisato art. Sovetsu. Take flight.
Wala na. Matagal na yun.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Cryo incarnate.
Ang pangit ng posisyon nila. At dito matama posisyon. Uulit tayo.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds
By ordinance divine.
O diba, hindi tama ang posisyon ng dalawa ulit.
Embrace the
Pero
ice.
sige, subukan natin. Hindi nga tama.
into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
In your dreams.
Kaya. Hindi ko alam paano yung position nila. Paano ko nagawa yung position nila nung una na yun.
Rest and rebuild.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. That hurts.
Allow me.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Do your master's bidding. Sakura swirl.
Kulang. Masyadong malayo tong isa.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold the line. Whirling snow. Rest and rebuild.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
By ordinance divine.
Oh, tapos hindi. Ang bagal lumapit nung isa. Ayaw na nila nung position na yun.
One with nature.
Take flight. Do your master's bidding.
As one with wind and cloud.
Embrace the ice.
Into the wind.
My will embody. Unthinkable. Let's move out. Allow me.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Unleash. Cryo incarnate. Whirling snow. Kamisato out. Summit. Hold the line. Let's move out. Uphill battle.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Transfiguration. My apologies.
So ngayon, dapat mabuhay si...
Right now. Don't be scared.
As you wish, maiden.
Let the world collide. Ready, go. Stay put. Emerge. Right here. Yoo-hoo. I'm always watching. Emerge. Right here. Right now. What a dreadful ending. This realm is no home for a princess. Hey, go away! Oh, you, Blade, you're up!
Yun lang.
Strike a pose!
Halay mo naman.
Go get it, you Uruguay! Don't be scared!
Di kaya, pero ayun, kaya nga nito. Kaya nga nun. Alam ko lang. Okay.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Do your master's bidding! Embrace the ice!
Sinolo. Bakit ganun? Parang hindi ko nagigets yung positioning.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Cryo incarnate! Whirling snow!
Siguro dapat mabilisan lang.
Allow me!
As one with wind and cloud.
Hindi rin naman. Kasi kailangan.
Hold the line!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds...
By ordinance divine! My apologies!
Oh, ang tagal naman nung
Kamisato
pagkakapress
out!
ko.
Sumetsu! Allow me!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn me!
Do your master's bidding. Sakura swirl. Take flight. My will embodied.
Cut down. You will.
Hold the line.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration. Embrace the ice.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Billowing surge. Uphill battle. Allow me. Obey. My apologies. Hold the line.
Into the wind.
Oz revealed by... Right here, right now, right here. Let my name echo in song. Ready, go! Right now, nothing lasts forever. Stay put! Go! Let the world come alive!
As you wish, me.
Go get it, you agree! Don't be scared! Right here, right now. Yoo-hoo! Hey, go away!
Kulang sa timer, maaga kasing namatay. Tagal kasi namatay nung dalawang ano.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come.
Ay! Maatras. Takot.
Rest, rebuild!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my...
My will embodied. Cryo incarnate. Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Wait, ano yan? What do you mean by ha?
As one with wind and cloud.
Whirling snow. Do your master's bidding. Take your true form.
Wala, Angus.
Kamisato art. Sometsu. Allow me.
Yung alin? Yung Genshin? Kam lang yan.
Let's move out.
What if palapitin pa natin? Ayan o. Kaya yan.
Uphill battle. Rest and rebuild. Covenants of the deep.
Ng Genshin ba? Sana true. Sana ganun din yung run ko, di ba? Sana pati yung run ko sa Abyss ganun din ka-smooth.
Emerge right now.
Ayan, gago.
Time to shine. Ready, go! Stay put. Strike a pose. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Let my name echo in song. Don't get it, you Glenn. Oh, sorry.
Hala, namatay si, Yaw Yaw. Last one. Pag hindi ko nadali, babalik na natin sa pinampatay ko talaga dun.
Hold the line.
One with nature. Fallen leaves.
Storm. Cryo incarnate. Sakura swirl. Take flight.
Into the wind.
Rest and rebuild. Transfiguration. By ordinance divine. Embrace the ice.
Clouds high. The birds talk.
My apologies.
The wind knows me.
Manifest. Right here, right now, right here. Midnight, fantastic. You like. Let the world collide. Ready, go. Stay put. Right now, emerge. Right here. Odds reveal the. Let my name echo in song! Don't get him, you Glenn! Don't be scared! Emerge, right now, right here. A sight to behold.
Midnight Bent.
Shower me with praise! Yeah! Hit! Time to shine! Stay put! Hey, go away! Come on out, right now. Emerge. By royal decree.
Uy, sakto! Sakto! Tapos na! Makakapag ano na rin. Mag-event na rin. Putaragis na ano yan. Pangatlong beses ka na. Ay, Gara! Dapat pala tinagalan ko nang hindi natulog si Angus. Na natin. Wala eh, kakakuha ko lang Akela. Oh, puta ragis. Pang ilan na to? So, pang ilan na yun? Wait, weapon eh. Pang ilang pa bonus lands ko na yun? 1, 2, 3, 4. 20, 24. Pang 24 ko ng pa-bonus lands yun. Pang 24 na pa-bonus lands ang potek. Buti na lang daming gumagamit. True. Dami nga eh. Buti na lang marami rin silang pwedeng gumamit. Kung hindi, wala na. Nagsasayang lang ako pa bonus lands. Na-clutch. Pusin na natin yung ley lines to. Josh, baka kailangan mo ng ley lines. Sumali ka na. Pagkiklaim ako eh. Kung hindi naman, okay lang din. Para matapos mo na to. Si Angus, huwag na. Hindi matutulog na yan. Hindi ko na kailangan ayain. Ah! Sige. Yan lang. Kailangan ko kasi ng Mora. Meron kasi akong ginagawang project sa account ko. Ganto. The triple crown ko to. Triple crown din to. Double crown naman to. Ang panang is. Double crown yung mga Archons. Tapos, tatlong waifu o ano. Yan, gamitin na natin yung Ultra Ball. Wala na si Ang.
Add Astra.
Oras. 54 na. Eping. Sana ba yung 7 million? My gosh, ang tamad ng mga tao ngayon ah. 24 plus 6. Eh, matatapos na to ah. Yung extra.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Ba? Wala na si Angus. Nakakahu. Huhuli na tayo, Pokemon. Kasi ayan na, lumalabas ang malalakas. Sabi doon ako sa pool. Kating-kating na ba ako mag-pool? Oo. Ay, wait. Nakuha ko na ba? Daily check-in. Maya. Wait. Ala! Sa bagay. Okay, linis well. Ako huhuli ng mga Pokemon ulit. Wait nga, tingnan ko nga. Na-curious talaga ako kay Stream Elements. Bakit ayaw niya gumana ng maayos? Naka-connect naman. Tingnan ko. Tingnan nga natin. Bakit nga ba hindi gumagana si? Diba? Ang galing talaga. 0 second. Kahit ako. Ewan ko sa'yo, Stream Elements. Wala ka dyan. Ano na kasunod na gagawin ko? Ito gagawin.
Doing detective
Mag-event.
work means you gotta walk the walk. No,
Mga
I mean
alas
literally.
6 na ako matutulog kasi natulog naman ako mga 2 hours. Pwede rin. Ayun na, nagdo-drawing ng plano yung mga... Oh,
I
Navigate.
need to search high.
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you
Auto.
only be telling me this now?
Autoplay lang yan.
I'm afraid that there's
Kukuha lang
nothing
akong
really I
pagkain.
can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now. Xavier!
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time. Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
Ah, I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Lille.
Yes, those are festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year. To commemorate the Loch Knights, people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water. But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
That really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
I'm back.
Ah, yes, it appears I've
Pero
strayed off
hindi ko na-
topic. I just got too excited after seeing you.
Pero hindi ko pa rin
Let me
ititigil
get
yung
back to the
auto.
point. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event
Naglalaro lang
proposed by the
ako sa
Fontaine
phone
Film
ko.
Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the
Matured.
perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name. Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Huh. Alright. Guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
Yes, that's
Sorry,
her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now! Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too!
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress. Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen. There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Parang mali. Nasaan yung akyatan na?
Just then, the rain stopped. Enjoy the Botanalia Festival. Should it keep raining? Trial or treat! Trial or treat!
Happy Fontanalia Festival.
Enjoy the Botanalia Festival! Just then, the rain stopped. Or should it keep raining? Trial or treat!
Happy Fontanalia Festival.
Enjoy
Huh.
the Botanalia Festival!
My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
Just then, the rain stopped. Or should it keep raining?
Ano ba umakyat dun?
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Hindi ko talaga alam saan umaakyat dito. O di ba dito lang? Masan-san ako nagpupunta? Clementine line. Navia line, Clementine line. Navia line? Grabe!
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough.
Sige
It's
lang.
difficult to find someone willing to front such a large
Sige lang,
amount of
Ligo
roles,
well.
so-
Nag-ano lang ako, AFK.
Xavier, we might be able to help scramble
Ah,
some more
nag-speaker kasi ko. Para malayo.
Oh,
Pwede ko
thank you,
pumasisyon
Conrad.
malayo
That
sa
means a lot
PC.
to me.
Habang
The cost
nagsiselfone
of the
ako.
film is staggering. I'm afraid that
Kaya
every
naka-autoplay.
role we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it.
Ligo well
Now's not the
lang.
time to give up.
Okay.
What?
Well,
You're saying
nanonood
you have a
ng
plan?
videos sa Facebook. Habang
No,
ino-autoplay
that's
to.
not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Really? Then where do you live? We Malazines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
We are so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived, but I haven't even finished chatting with Abel yet.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on this aqua bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
Ah, it's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you. So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Oh, so you all know each other already! My, what a coincidence! What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec! Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Siguro tapusin ko lang main quest nito. Then mag-ano na. End stream na.
So this is what
Ilipat ko
Food
na
from
kayo.
Fontaine is
Ilipat
like.
ko na kayo.
It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma.
Matagal pa naman, pero yun na lang yung
How should I
balak.
describe it?
Kasi kailangan ko rin matulog
Seems
pa
like
eh.
you have to go through a lot more steps.
Yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew, a lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to
Ay
gather
nako,
such a large
sabi eh.
amount of Mora on such short notice.
Kung alam mo lang gaano
Besides,
kayaman
we have
yung
to consider the film
magkapatid.
festival's submission deadline.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this
Ko?
way just to act for free?
Pariya lang sa kanila kaya mong ibayad. Sa sobrang
There's no
yaman
need to
nung
worry, Mr. Xavier.
magkuya na
My
yan.
brother and I had actually intended to work for free after
Richest
receiving
in-
the invitation.
Kung ang richest sa Mondstadt,
Inazuma
ang
has only
ano,
recently reopened its borders and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects
richest
with
sa
Fontaine in the
Mondstadt,
past,
si
so
Dilo.
we hope this
Richest
trip could
sa-
serve as a good start for the future.
Richest sa Liwe,
Indeed.
si
You
Ningguang.
could say
Richest
that's the
sa
real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to
Inazuma,
come to
ang
Fontaine.
Kamisato siblings.
I understand, but having
Siguro
you two
mas
act for
mayaman si
free
Ayato
just
kasi
doesn't
mas
seem right.
mataas position niya. Pero magkasing
Not at all.
same family
While
lang
we're
naman
officially here to
sila.
conduct a cultural
Magkasing
survey of
yaman
sorts,
lang.
we must express our
Pinakamayaman
sincerity if we want
ata
to
sa
establish
Inazuma yung
formal
dalawang
cultural
yan.
ties with your nation. This
Ewan
film
ko
will
na nga
serve
lang
as
sa
proof of
Sumero
the
kung
friendly
sino
cooperation
pinakamayaman.
and cultural exchange between
Pero,
Inazuma and Fontaine.
Siguro si
It's my
Nahid
hope that the
since
film can be
kontrolado
finished
niya
and
na
released
ang
as smoothly as
akademiya.
If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also
Pero
be more
yun
than
nga
happy
lang,
to
si
be
Nahid,
introduced to some other
yun nga lang.
renowned individuals in Fontaine's
Recently
literary
lang
and
siya.
artistic circles.
Second na siguro si
Alright,
Alhaitham,
I'll do as you
si
say.
Saino.
Thank you so much.
Pero
I'll
still,
make sure to cobble together enough more.
Kamisato
now,
siblings
even
ang
if it means
pinakamayaman
selling
sa
my
Inazuma,
house,
ha?
my camera, and every single
Nagsasaya.
family heirloom.
Come on now.
Alam mo
you
ba,
took
hindi
that
nila
far.
kaya i-raise yung
I'll
funds.
also help
Dahil
you
na
out as
isang
a
bagsak lang
sponsor.
siguro ng pera nila. Mas mataas na yung kala mong dapat kailangan eh.
Me too. Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's
Okay lang
worth
yun,
it.
Mia. Sus Mariosep, covered na ni Ayaka at
Too
ni
kind, all of
Ayato.
you.
Yan, barya-barya lang yung
I really
pag-travel
don't know
nyo.
how to-
Tapos ako, libre lang yung travel
Alright,
ko.
enough about
Travel
that.
by foot.
Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen.
Tapos si Chiori,
So, instead of
pakiramdam ko, ang
Laura,
yaman din yan.
you'll help with filming and production.
Siguro kung,
Oh, but
hindi,
how can we help with that? We don't know
sa
much about making a film.
Fontaine
Alright.
siguro,
Pull yourself together,
ang 3
Xavier.
choices ng
Tell us if there
pinakamayayaman,
are still any open positions left among the
si
crew.
Rayo,
All right, let me
si
think.
Nuvilet,
We still need a camera operator,
si
a clapper
Furina,
loader, and someone to
Chiori,
manage
tsaka si
logistics.
ano. Eh,
I
hindi
originally
mayaman
wanted to
si...
personally serve as
Mukha lang
director,
mayaman
but I've
ng
been too busy
Spina de
working as
Rosso
the
lang.
producer.
Pero hindi sobrang
So the
yaman ng
positions of
Spina.
director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
Hindi naman sobrang
The clapper
yaman ng
loader is
Spina eh.
responsible for using the
Si
clapper
Furina,
board to record
marami
and
lang siyang
organize the information of
benefits.
each shot. When the camera operator begins
Kasi mahal na
shooting,
mahal pa rin
the
siya ng
work
tao.
requires both patience
Siguro
and
si Rayo,
careful attention to
pinakamayaman
detail.
sa Fontaine.
A clapper board? Oh,
Sa Natlan, ewan ko na.
those clap whenever they start filming?
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that.
Alright, then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh, he's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Devat and all the places they've seen. After
Kaya
so
ka,
many adventures,
nanlalandi.
using a camera must be second nature by now.
What do you
Kaya
say,
nga, huwag
Traveler?
ka
Are you
manlandi.
interested in the job?
Mahal kita pero hanggang kaibigan ka lang. Sorry, Ayaka.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So, all that's left for us to find is a director?
Oh, me. I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days. I'm not sure who will have time to help.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do right now.
Farina? Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director.
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent. Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
fine. You're right, Chiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything! Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'm sure there are many places you would like to visit. Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as the producer.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
All right, then I'll start making preparations. As for the gift...
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydro Archon. I wonder what she would like.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring, so perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption for her.
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontinalia mousse?
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does like desserts, though.
Isn't the Fontinalia festival happening right now? I heard Aval tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontinalia mousse.
But will
Hello,
that really
Dane.
be
Salamat sa
enough?
raid.
We'll be
Buti
asking her to
nakabalik
do a
ako.
lot of work
Mula
here.
sa pagkakawala ko sa harap ng PC.
You're right. We need to further.
Thanks sa raid. Musta
sweeten
yung
the
stream?
deal.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontinalia mousse?
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter than any
Ano ba
dessert
sabi
in the
ni,
world.
Frosty
Well,
Tooth?
what could that be?
Hello, Ma'am Daphne.
Your words of
Ayun
praise.
lang. Malala nga yun. May recipe. May bago bang recipe dito? Thanks sa pag-raid. SO natin si... Hindi gumagana yung normal na S. So, yung Frosty Tools SO tayo. Sige lang, pahinga well. Kung sino man kailangan din ng pahinga, pahinga na rin kayo. Actually, huwag niyong pahalagahan ng... Mas mahalaga pa rin magpahinga. Hindi kayo makakapag-pull ng character niyo sa Genshin kung wala kayong pahinga. Ayan o. Ay, may balak magpalakas ng Raiden to. Grabe. Balak pala mag-pull ng Constellation o Weapon. Same. Kaso ang problema, si Cloud Retainer kasi may problema eh.
There's something in...
What if? De joke lang. Hindi ko kailangan. Intertwined Fate.
Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
Art is the key.
Nga ba hindi pa ako nagdo-double crown? Ayan na. Ayan. Double crown. Next up. Si Amy ko muna. Ay hindi, si Ningguang muna. Tapos, bukas yung mga... Oo, bukas yung artifact. Yung sa gamit ni Ningguang. So, imbes na mag-ano ko,
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
imbes na playlines pa ako, mag-ano na ako, kasi Thursday na bukas, mag-ano lang ako, akto lang. Tama. Yan naman ang gamit ko rin. Okay. 120, sakto. Tatlo. Yan, Yan, tapos na tayo mag-dailies. And dito. Tingnan. Haba ng quest. Hard stop ng 6. Mag-hard stop ako ng 6. Para lang para lang matulog na ako. Papasok pa ako mamaya.
We're here! This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea? Who are you?
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know. Huh? Oh, Paima means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontinalia mousse? It's one of my favorites!
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and he's the camera operator.
Camera operator?
Red trio.
That can be a pretty
Sige po, kay Katz
technical
na lang. Ay,
job. And it directly affects the final
nakatakas
quality of
din.
the film.
Anyway.
Are you really up to it? No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon.
Tama kaya?
Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the
Pag
Traveler
gumana
really
to,
is with a camera.
ibig sabihin, gumagana din
Alright,
sa...
how
Hindi
about
eh,
this?
gumagana na yung system.
We'll work with what we have. I'll give you
So
some
bakit ayaw
scenarios
gumana
and
na
see
eh?
if your work is up to my standards. Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know. Okay, Grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Wala ako pake. Camera position requirement. Scene that shows off Belmont. Ba ito? Ito. Frame 2. Scene that shows off for ito. Ito. You need the scene that shows off taxi. Ito. 4. Scene that shows off the weapons arranged in boxes produced by B-Mount Workshop. Ito. Scene that shows off B-Mount Workshop. Ito. Ito na ba? Kailangan pa? Ba yan? Arte ah. Okay, kaya na yan. Mukhang stress si Estelle ah.
It appears that you have more skill than I thought. All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you—
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Well,
Sorry na, Furina.
what about
Galit ka pa rin ba sa showcase?
Huh?
You know how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Sa bagay, true. Not gonna lie, may point si Furina to. Siyempre, kailangan niya ng pay. Hindi naman na...
That's all?
Wala nang benefits si
If
Furina
everyone
sa
could hear
pagiging
this, he could charge
Hydro
you with
Archon, no?
underpaying your
Na,
labor.
normal na tao na lang
I'm
siya eh.
sorry, but our crew is
She's
in a tight
living
financial
normally.
spot at the moment.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh? Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
Eh nako,
He probably
Xavier
just wants to get his name
kasi,
out there. So,
kung,
Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now.
kung gusto mo lang ng pera,
Delivery courier
sakte,
who wears one of my designs will
kami
travel
sa to
all across
siblings.
Tibet. I didn't
Kasama
charge
mo
how
sa
much for
film,
the outfit
willing
either.
sila.
The
Willing na nga silang
exposure she
mag-funds
provides
eh.
for my brand
Hindi mo pa
is
tinanggap.
well worth it.
Ay nako,
So, are you a big
yaman-yaman ang kami sa to siblings eh. Barya lang sa kanila yan.
It's all right. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know. Ahem, Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit?
Absolutely, no problem.
All right. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you
Not
agree?
gonna lie, explained
Yes,
naman ni
I
Furina
agree.
sa
Although
story
the pay
quest
is
niya.
well below what someone of
Sa
that
sobrang
caliber
tagal na niyang
deserves.
ina-act out
A great
yung
script calls for a great director.
High and Mighty Furina
I mustn't let a
na
perfectly good
Furina
story
the
be
Archon.
ruined due to lack of funds.
Ano,
If you have
sa sobrang
hard
tagal
choosing
nga
work,
naman
you
niya
wouldn't
niyang
just let
ina-act,
it sit on the
medyo
counter and get
na-incorporate
moldy
na
just
rin niya
because
sa
you lack
sarili
an
niya
oven,
yung
right?
personality na ginawa niya. So, technically, anything that's acts like that, hindi na rin niya matanggal.
Oh, Hydro Archon
Sabagay,
above! I'm not
kung ikaw
dreaming,
nga
am I?
nag-a-act ka din
Somebody
na
pinch me.
sometimes the
There's
lies
no
can
more
become the
Hydro Archon, you know. And
once you
it's still
spend
a little
enough
early
time
to
with it.
celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say set up lighting and props. And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Glorand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also
Awkward
use
pa.
firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervilette.
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their Captain Chevres.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiari, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions. In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more mysterious.
Well,
It'd be
technically,
best to keep it that
Paimon,
way.
tropa pa rin si
Anyway,
Chiori
enough
na
about that.
Kamisato
What do you all think
siblings.
about asking the
It's no
captain to be
wonder
our
she has
musket action
mysterious
choreographer?
jobs.
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big boost to our team.
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands. You'll be so glad I agreed to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevreuse is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our 2 lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What?
Diyos ko, sabi yan, kala mo, sa tingin mo kahit anong pay ang ibigay mo, kaya ni malaking dagdag sa kanila. Kahit sila pa magbayad eh.
And he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
Buti nga, hindi mo kilala si Ningguang eh.
And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Buti na lang talaga di mo kilala si Ningguang. Kung kilala mo, kung si Ningguang pa, baka si Ningguang pa nagbumili ng gamit eh.
But where's the captain? There's hardly anyone around here.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems kinda intimidating.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Shiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
Di mo ba napansin na may vision siya?
Tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Shiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Anyway, to speed things up, there's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know?
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Chevreuse, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right. I'll give it to you. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in. I don't have anything to do with this.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book and the next you're escorting people away!
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys! Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier!
Hey, I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevraz. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevraz's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
Ang haba ng kwento. Sorry.
The Two Musketeers.
Oras
You certainly
lang.
have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Huh? Just like that?
Not gonna lie, ang sexy ng pagtingin ni Chiori.
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I
Hindi nga
said, we've
lang
wrapped up our
bagay sa height niya,
investigation here,
though.
so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain. He'd better.
Ang sexy makatingin ni Chiori.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevraz?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
Yep, the baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevraz?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions. Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before.
Di na surprising. Lahat ng ganyan, binabutter up ako. Nako, halata. May malaki silang problemang gustong kasolve sa akin.
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill. The murderer is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon. However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail. Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest. I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean, they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request, nothing more. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right. Pyron's getting a little tired too.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Ire-reject ko. Kunyari pang may choice ako. Eh may Primo Gems yan eh. Hindi ko ire-reject.
with everyone. If I'm
Oh, bawi na lang ako bukas ng stream after
Good morning.
umuwi.
Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
After shift.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervilent at the
Bakit?
Palais Marmonia. I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture. So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together. You've already seen them, right? Yeah, those two. Amazing, aren't they?
Gagi, binubugbog lang ako niyan nung dalawang yan
We
kanina
sat
sa
and
Abyss
watched
eh.
for quite a while. It was mesmerizing.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them too.
Kaso bakit?
Afterwards,
Kaso
we went
kailangan
swimming
namin
at the
sila
beach.
bugbugin.
Well, diving to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the
Naka-swimsuit
waves.
ba kayo? Naka-swimsuit ba kayo nung nag-dive? Uy, Madbray. Ano yan? New Pokemon. Catch.
At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there.
Ano pa yan?
It was
Di
an amazing
naka-swimsuit.
feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous.
Isipin nyo, nag-swimming kayo, ganyan damit nyo.
Way faster than I did.
Tama ba yan? Di tama yan.
I knew that the traveler could do it, so I had no doubt.
Nagre-reklamo eh.
That
Sana
helped me feel
di
at ease as soon as we
naiingayan
dove
si
in.
Ram tsaka si
The
Angus.
underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Ooh. Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beast.
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Ay, tagal na rin pala.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready to go.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
Ang saya ni
My brother
Yoimiya.
and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As for the others, we're here.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Wait, 6 miles?
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that for you. No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. The last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
Sorry na
Zone
kasi,
and
di morning
energy.
person eh.
Seriously, what's her secret?
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course
Yes.
not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Wow, Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same
If
for
you're
my own
flat,
life?
you need to use your
Here's your copy,
other
Director Farina.
assets.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director.
Corina, ayusin mo
And
naman
the
yung
aroma
paghahawak.
of
Ako kinakabahan sa paghahawak mo
feels
eh.
almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract
Wala.
more customers.
Nakatakas na.
Well then, Mr. Xavier,
Obi.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is Bono, our lighting technician.
Mamaya
He'll be
maya.
in charge of
Meron
lighting
uli yan.
and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow, sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice. Thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Wow.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all honored to be a part of this.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to join. I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now! You may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right.
What
Listen
if
up,
kaya?
everyone.
Iniisip ko pa rin. Paano kaya nagagawang mahaba ni Furina yung buhok
The
niya?
first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the
Kapag
Baron's home,
nag-charge ata.
still unaware of
Is
all
it
that is about to happen to
extensions
them.
or
We'll
natural
need props
hair?
and lighting to set the scene. Our
Napapaisip
lead
na naman
actors
ako
can
sa
go
mga
get their
bagay na
makeup
yun.
done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa, seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that kill people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Pero kung totoo man yan, apakabilis naman nila.
Seems like
As
she's
in-
still a bit traumatized by that.
Nag-ano pa rin siya. Apakabilis nila Krabaleta. Grabe yun kung ganun. Grabing hairstylist.
How about here?
A little more to...
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting. I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right? Those roles are just perfect for the two of you.
Really? Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Well,
Totoo,
sure, there's
tama.
that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must
Buti
have
alam mo,
developed a super
Paimon.
close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack. Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there, too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh, it's exciting to see so many people working together to bring the film to life.
Kung tutuusin, hindi nga naman mag-gets ni Furina ang
Seems like
maging
Yoimiya's
full of
really getting
energy
into
lahat.
it. But she
Dahil
was right.
syempre,
We do have a super close bond.
500 years old na si Furina eh. Siguro naman kung 500 years old ka na din, hindi ka na laging full of energy. Mas gugustuhin mo na lang tumenga.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this.
Ang hirap! Ang
Are
hirap
you
naman
saying the
para
wrinkles
kay
around my
Aya
eyes
to.
are too deep?
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
Totoo, pareho kayo.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
Not gonna lie, true.
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintenanced.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight, to the point where it feels like a natural extension of my body.
Yes, this way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Nagkasundo.
Well said. It seems we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder and use your eye to look down the weapon's sights.
Like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way,
Hindi.
you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Kaya kami sa ato siblings ang kinuhang actors. Kasi magkapatid nga pala yung dalawa.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Kara ni Ayato, tumakas sa
Yes, much better.
responsibilidad.
What do you think?
Ayaw lang makita eh.
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you please come over here?
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Let's go see.
What is it?
Napaka-observant kasi ni Ayato.
I
Lalo
have
na
a question
sa
for you,
kapatid niya.
Miss Chevres. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevres.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated.
Galing ni
I'll be
Ayato.
able to
Galing
focus
ni
on my
Ayato
work.
tumakas.
Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
Are you really sure?
True.
From a
Well,
director's
true.
point of
Si
view, I
sa
also
karamihan
feel like
ng
the
public
relationship between the two
appearances ng
musketeers in the original story could be
Kamisato
improved.
clan,
The older
usually
brother
si Ayaka
constantly
lang ang
plays the lead
hinaharap ni
role of his
Ayato.
overbearing
Hindi
character,
niya hinaharap
yet
sarili
this
niya.
causes his
Madalas
character
sumaharap
to
lang siya sa mga
overshadow that of
higher
his sister,
ups.
and
Si
the
Ayaka
theme
sa
to
common
supporting
people.
and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly. Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevres.
Chevres mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
All right, I'll take the role.
Wow.
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes. I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a
Sundial.
great favor for me, Miss
Ay,
Chevres.
tumakas.
You
Ngayon ko
have
lang
my
napansin.
Don't mention
Smio.
it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is
Ba
the one who
yan?
brought up the idea, I suppose
Malakas
there's no
din
need
yun
to
eh.
worry. Let's go, Miss Chevres. I look forward to working with you.
Please,
Mas may
just
problema
call me
yung
Chevres.
Pokemon game.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on, you really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the traveler. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her some space.
Alright, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best
Totoo, hindi
candidate for the
bagay
role.
yung ano kay Aya to eh. Masyado siyang calm, cool, and collected. Wala siyang sinister. Tago ang sinister ni Aya to eh.
Yes, I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors, to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
Yep, don't worry.
Cool! Gusto mo lang anak na namin si Ayaka. Garang kuya neto.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
All right. Now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain. Chevres will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights, camera, action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip! I'm home!
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
Paramdam ko mali tong
Sorry,
ginawa ko.
but I'm
I
back
think
now,
dapat nag-wide
safe
shot
and
ako.
sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat. Apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this
Mali
morning.
ata ako.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words.
Ang pangit!
You both have
Ako
wonderful lives
napapangitan.
ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet, but one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut!
Parang ang pangit. Sorry,
The
Farina.
actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh, got it.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevres?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles. This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered.
Ready? Mother, we're back! Mother?
I think alam ko na paano yung maximum takes nito.
What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother! Mother... She's...
There's poison in this cup.
I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions. Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance!
Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy? Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
Ang bilis ni Farina Sabagay, ang galing din kasi nung actors eh. Wala siyang take 2, take 3, ganun. Ang bilis eh.
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard.
Wala ka dyan, Paimon.
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot! You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned. Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning. Especially after seeing the script today. Ooh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
Ay, buti alam mong bobo ka, Paimon.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice. There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
Huh? Right now? But we just got done filming all day. Paimon's so tired.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Wheel of Life.
Ano to? Carpol?
Welcome to
Okay,
Luciau's Clockwork Workshop. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components? Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Next on the agenda.
Carcol. Alam ko sino si Carcol.
Oh, hey, Chevres. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case? Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival, but I refused all of those requests.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's head to Fleuve Cendre next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the Special Patrol there.
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
Huh? Know what?
That I grew up in Fleuve Cendre.
Well, syempre, hindi namin alam. Mukha ba akong nagbabasa ng voice lines? Ito. Hindi, higher. Higher. Gara. Tama na yan. Tama na pumasok. Out ka na, out na. Magsi-6 na. Magsi-6 na, oh. Okay na yan. Out ka na. Out ka na sa
I'd
trabaho.
like to ask some questions.
I don't know.
Hindi, magagalit ako.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a citizen?
Yan. Kasi bakit kayo pumasok ng 26 to 29? Dapat 22 last day nyo. Kung balik nyo, 2. Sisipag kayo eh. Alam mo na ano yung kasunod ng sasabihin ko eh. Pamalas.
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere, it's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
Kasi dapat ang sure na bakasyon nyo yung week ng
or that you need to think about it
yung week ng Christmas at New Year.
Please. Think about it
Dapat yung after New Year ang balik nyo or yung tapos yung last day ng before Christmas ang last day. Ganun dapat. Ay, pucha, hindi namatay.
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself and I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk. My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken, and even onion rings. But taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet. Now then, let's keep going.
Hetrux.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Cendre, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the East Side, isn't it? I've never liked him.